fans are in here. As soon as you walked in and saw beer kegs, you're like, hey, beer kegs and fights on a Saturday night? Let's do this. And our official introductions for Aaron Brown.
It is out of the welterweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the Big G bracket blue corner. He weighing in at a record 169.6 pounds. He is making his MMA debut. He represents Warrior Fitness on all around the ring. Let's go, John! I get you, John Roker! His opponent, fighting out of the Sheep's Underwear red corner. He weighing in at a ready 107 pounds on the dot. He is also making his MMA debut. He represents Top Notch MMA. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Donavon Roker! Third man in the cage is Top Walker.
That was just a cold steel stare through the soul right there from Donavon Roker across the cage to John Reimer.
Oh yeah, these two competitors are ready to get after. Jordan, I am excited for this one.
Certainly, this is our first welterweight bout of the evening. Bobby Wan back with the third man in there, and we're going to get after it.
Put the jab right where his chest is. Hey. Stay long, John. Stay long. Hey.
You know, a southpaw versus orthodox matchup, you know, that's a whole different deal to try to prepare for.
Hands up, chin tuck, head up,
Great
John,
timing
head
on
up,
the level
yes.
change right there by John Reimer.
Head up, John, head up, head up. Work on getting your head up, John. Work on getting your head up. Drive your knee in the middle. Drive your knee in the middle.
And Reimer's head is in trouble right now by Donavon Roker.
Protect your neck, John. Protect your neck.
Roker is starting to lock up the guillotine standing, but the takedown is able to shake it loose by John Reimer.
All right, John, relax.
Initially, we see very excited both competitors. I think we're going to see a little slowdown here now that we have some energy out.
Big right hand right there by John Reimer.
Watch the overhand.
Reimer is working in some of those Muay Thai fundamentals with his push kick and his teep right away early as well.
I like to see Reimer bite down on his mouthpiece, sit down on some of these shots. You know, he's not planted, and that's why he doesn't have any power behind his shots right now. Great point, Cody. And we see Donavon Roker standing right in the pocket.
Inside
it does look like Roker is a little bit more comfortable throwing his hands. Reimer's very technical.
Yes.
Just Roker looks like he's just more comfortable.
Use your jab to stay long, John.
And naturally, always sometimes, you know, the look on the surface might not always be what's going on. You might be thinking, oh, wow, this is really happening right now, especially as a debutante, but his poker face is incredible.
Use the inside leg kick. Left hand up, John.
But he is in close range with his hands shooting from the hips as far as Roker goes, so that could be problematic if Reimer is able to sit down on one of those shots as Cody was speaking to.
Yeah, I'd like to see Roker kind of straighten out his shots. He's throwing super wide right now. If he would straighten out his shots, I think he could put Reimer away.
Use your jab. Use your jab, John. Straight punches, John.
That right hand right there from Donavon Roker landed. John Reimer's hurt.
Brings up, John.
The Reimer tries back. Big right hand from Reimer. Reimer held the fence, and that kept him on his feet. Strong warning from Bobby Wambacher. We got ourselves a barn burner slobber knocker right now, boys.
Sit down. Sit down, John. Sit down. It's pocket drill time.
Big right hand right there by Donavon Roker.
Pocket drill time, John.
But John Reimer is trading right back. He is definitely seeing cobwebs, though.
Hey, Kurtzy, if Reimer could put one right down the middle, this would help him tremendously.
I would also like to see him attack the body jabs. He's just swinging forearms.
100%.
Use your jab.
What a round. Those guys were 100% for the whole 3 minutes. I'd like to see both of them kind of sit down, bite down on their mouthpiece, and really plant their feet, get behind their shots. You know, they got power, clearly. I mean, they're throwing haymakers, but they're not sitting down. They're not planting their feet, so the shots aren't landing with the force that they could.
Certainly. And, you know, now that they threw a lot of volume in that round, guys, and a lot of kind of wild and erratic punches and just strikes that were maybe not the most orthodox in the world, but are very energy draining. if you're the corners right now, this is the first time that we've made it past the first frame. Is there anything specific that you're trying to offer your guy to help calm those nerves?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like both guys did good things in that round, so you're just trying to hit on the good things they did. The big thing is, everyone thinks they have great cardio until you start getting tagged. You know, you could have the best cardio in the gym until you start getting hurt, and it does incredible things to your cardio. You know, you could have the best cardio and you get rocked a few times, and all of a sudden you're like, where am I? How do I continue? So it'll be interesting to see how these guys recover. Both ate some huge shots last round.
Absolutely.
For the second round, I was just staring at these guys throwing haymakers, just smiling. These guys are in a dogfight right
Hands
now.
up, John. Hands up. Use your teeth.
And I believe that extra warning was for the fence grab.
Use the
I
jab,
could be mistaken.
John.
I was trying to read the lips across the cage. Good body kick right there by John Reimer.
Use the teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don. Use your leg. No, get your hand up. Don't wait for him.
Reimer does look to be
Inside
recovered
leg
though from
kick.
the last
Hands
round.
up, John. Keep him. His teeth.
Looks
Use your
clear-eyed at
teeth,
least.
John.
Oh, be first, John.
Hey.
Be first. Get on your jab.
Okay, John.
Just get on your jab and your teeth.
Hey.
Strong right hand right there by John Reimer.
Let's go, John.
Stand, John. Kick. Right there.
Use
And
your
we're
teeth.
back at it,
Use your
Curtsy.
teeth. Use your teeth.
Again,
Hey.
John.
Use your teeth, John.
Again.
And I
Hey.
think it's just kind of circling back to what we said at the end of the first round, fellas. Both of these guys are just chucking up ahead and trying to go up high, rather than attacking the base to maybe open up some of those shots or do that damage to the body.
Right hand high. Right hand
And now we see Roker shooting in for a single leg.
No. Stay up.
Able to get him to the mat.
Push his head to your right. Push his head to your right. Keep his head down.
Here's a single leg,
Keep
ends
his
up in the
head
guard.
down and to the right, John. Keep
Reimer
control
does
of
have
that
an arm
left hand.
trapped.
Keep control of that left hand. Keep his posture down. Yes. Keep his posture down, John.
Let's see if Riker's
Keep
able
his
to
posture
break this
down.
guard open and move forward
Keep
with it.
control of the head, John.
There you go. Lock it up.
Yes. Keep control of the head.
Right now, we
Good
don't
job,
see
John.
any
Keep control of the
damage being
head.
done yet by
Don't try to
Donovan
overhook
Roker.
one of those arms. Try to overhook
I
one
think
of the
this is
arms.
one of those, I need to
Overhook
catch
one
my
of the
breath
arms
real
and
quick.
control the head.
And that's certainly a fair point, and if that's exactly what it was, Josh, hats off to him for having the fight IQ to do that in his amateur debut. But he just got hit by two massive shots from the bottom from John Reimer.
John, if you can work back to standing.
Not always going to have the most sting from him when they're from the bottom, but he did leave his head kind of open, and you could see the jaw jack a little bit.
I'll butcher you from the bottom.
It's not unheard of.
See Bobby Wambach giving him a close look. I think he might stand this up if we don't see some damage get done here soon.
Keep the posture broken. Knees to chest. Knees to chest. Knees to chest.
He is throwing a little bit, but just based on our angle right now, it's kind of tough to see if anything has landed yet. I don't believe that anything has landed flush at this point.
Work your head towards me, John. And use the cage to get up. Push him off with your legs. Push him off with your legs. Push him off with your legs, John.
Yeah, we're going to need to see some more action before Bobby stands this up.
Yes, keep the
We have
posture.
Roker trying to posture up.
Keep the posture.
Yeah, and I think we see it finish in this position to the conclusion of the round. Look like we have Donovan Roker complaining about an eye poke. I didn't see it, but then again, as we said, folks, they were faced away from us, so we just didn't have the angle to say whether it was valid or not.
Bobby told him to do his job. He's absolutely right. He's taking no slack tonight from any of these fighters. It'll be interesting to see, you know, if I'm in Roker's corner, I gotta feel like he's up 2-0, and the grappling seemed pretty one-sided, so I want to see how quickly he goes back to his wrestling, you know, or if he tries to go get the knockout. Is he going to try to get the safe, close win, or is he going to try to go get a finish?
Yeah, you know, it could be anybody's fight right now going into this third, and I think that this is going to be that ultimate war of attrition of, in the end, who wants it more and who is willing to show more in this third and final frame to secure the fight.
Win this round, John. Stay long, and this is your fight, John. Stay long and
third
this
round
is
is
your
underway.
fight, John. Hands
Another
up.
change right away from Roker.
Hands up.
Use the teeth. Hey.
Big kick from Reimer.
Again.
Hands up.
But
Hands
we've
up.
seen this from
Hands
each of
up.
these guys a little bit in this fight. The chase
Hey.
versus cutting each other off.
Hands up, John. Hands up. Hands up.
Strong
Big
right
right by
there.
Reimer.
Hands up. Up, John, up.
That is a guy who is too athletic for his own good. So much power in that right hand does Reimer have.
Deep. Deep. Deep.
Now.
Deep.
And that was definitely
Get up,
incidental,
John.
but it did look to be
Use the
like that was a
cage.
knee on the
Use
takedown
the
entry.
cage. Use the cage. Get up,
Now,
John.
we do have Donavon Roker
left
secure the
knee to the
takedown and
cage.
is over the top
Get
right
up,
now
John.
of John Reimer.
Get up,
But John
John.
Reimer is in a good
Get up.
position to get up if he
Get
wants
up.
to. John Reimer just needs to get his
Push
knee
his head
down to the
down.
canvas and start to
John,
work
push
his way
head
up
to
the
your
fence in the wall
left.
walk fashion.
Push his head to your
I don't think
left.
Bobby's going to let
Get
this go
up.
very long if Roker
John,
doesn't start doing
get to your
damage.
hip.
You know, they
Get
sat
to
here
your
the whole
hip.
last round. There wasn't much damage
Get
done at
up,
all. I think
John.
Bobby will stand this up pretty quickly if
John,
damage
do
doesn't
not
get
play
done.
guard. Get up.
Get up.
Get up, John.
And we at least started
John,
seeing
you
some
gotta get
activity
up.
here from Donavon
Get
Roker.
up, John.
He is right in his corner in front of Coach Michael
John,
Liras.
get to your right knee.
There you go. Get up.
Get to your right
There you
knee.
go, now get
Right
up.
knee. Let's
Get
go.
up.
Let's go. Get up. John, get to your knee.
There you go.
Get to your
up.
knee and get up.
And Reimer was having success on the ground.
John,
If he
get to
could
your
just
right
use
knee.
the cage to
Push
get
his
up,
head.
he would have
Push
a
his
good
head.
chance of winning
Push
this
his
round.
head.
But if
John,
Roker stays on
push his
top and
head.
keep
Push
working the
his
way he
head.
does, he's working for a lace right now.
John,
He might
push his
steal this
head and
round.
get up.
Get your knee. Get on your knee.
He might,
Let's go,
but
John,
you,
it's
know,
your
you just
time.
you have to wonder how does the
Let's go,
damage
John.
factor weigh in, because if we're talking about
John,
the
let's go.
specific criteria of the damage, the
Let's go,
intensity,
John,
the
get up.
duration, and then the control is what we're looking at.
Bridge to your right.
I'll tell you one thing, in that type of scenario, I just don't want to be one of the three guys sitting cage side that has to make a ruling.
Let's go,
Definitely
John.
make it
Let's
hard.
Go.
But he was in mount,
for your
now
underhook.
he's back into
Left
side
hand
control.
underhook.
Half
Left
guard,
hand
working to
underhook.
get into mount again.
Left hand underhook.
Left hand. Underhook.
John, left hand. Let's
There
go.
you go. Get
Go.
up.
Go.
Get your
Get to your
knees.
elbow.
Elbow. Get to your elbow.
Get to
John.
your elbow, then get to your knee.
And Roker
John,
is
you
doing
gotta get
enough
up.
to be able to keep the action
Let's
stayed
go,
right
John.
here without getting up at this point. But, you know, even right now, if you're John Reimer, you would have liked to maybe seen him take a risk right there, maybe give up a position just to try to get back to the feet in that final stage, because not getting back up might have cost him the round. Personally, if you were to ask my evaluation, no, I still give him that round based off of the near finish early on. But then again, my opinion doesn't matter, guys. All that matters is our three cage side officials.
And Curtsy, I would venture off to say that you have 3 times as much as knowledge as those guys do.
You know what? I know that they're out here working hard. We're out here working hard. Hopefully they get it right for the guys who were out there and left it all hang in the cage.
Always politically correct from KT. Always got to stay politically correct.
As we await the scores for the judges, guys, for that being our first fight to go all the way to the cards, what an entertaining scrap. Oh yeah, was it a little bit wild at times, but that's to be expected when you have two guys making their debut. One thing that I liked seeing from these two was they both had heart. Neither one of them said quit. Neither one of them said that I am done. I'm going to just be accepting of what's going on and find the easy way out. Each of them got hurt. Each of them bit down and found a way to persevere through the adversity.
100%, just like you said, Curtsy. These guys are going to go back and look at this fight, and this is a huge learning atmosphere for both of these guys. I think both of them come out with a win. Obviously not on the scorecards. One person wins, one person loses. But both of them have gained so much knowledge and just lessons from this fight alone.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's something that they will not only grow in their mixed martial arts career and just as a martial artist as a whole, but those type of values that you obtain from a fight like that, I feel like you have so many things that you could translate to life from that. And And again, you guys can speak to that aspect of the game much more than I can, but when you're in there literally at the most primal form, in your underwear, scrapping it out with another man, trying to take your head off in front of hundreds of people and tons of people watching online, if you can make it through that threatening of a circumstance, that high risk of an environment, everything else is a lot less intense.
Oh, 100%, Curtsy. If you're able to fight through adversity in here and you have that little voice inside of your head that says, oh, I could quit here, this would be a time to quit. But if you fight that inner voice, and if you do it here in front of a bunch of people with the light shining down on you, and like you said, in your underwear with another man, but we won't go that way. I think that just teaches you a lot of what your character's like, who you are, and what you're willing to go through.
Certainly, and sometimes in these instances, folks, because it is taking a bit of time to get all of the scores all put together. One, they want to be accurate. They want to make sure that the right person is read out. But two, sometimes in this instance, we may see a split decision. And now, for the official ruling, Aaron Brown.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for these two warriors right here. Go on. All three judges scored the same, seeing about 29-28. Declaring your winner by unanimous decision. And fighting out of the red corner,
That's how I had it in my books as well, Curtsy.